Guys, welcome back to another video. The news is here. The news we've been waiting for is finally here. So, as we all know by now, Black Panther 3, David Johnson has been confirmed as T'Challa's son, in Black Panther. Now, obviously, this is big news. This is big news for Marvel fans, for Black Panther fans, for fans of David Johnson, because I'm a fan of his. I've been watching him since Riley, industry, seeing some of his theater plays that he's done. So, like, this is big news for one of my favorite actors. So, it's a lot. This news came out late last month. So it's been a while, it's sinked in, people have gotten used to it. And there was a lot of like mixed reactions, obviously expected, because a lot of people, thought that it was going to be Damson. A lot of people thought it was going to be like, any other person. Like I think this Hodge was even part of the running, and people were even casting Denzel's son, was it John Washington? So it was a lot of like fan casting, this, that, what's it going to be? But I trust Ryan. At the end of the day, I trust what Ryan has to say and what Ryan, who Ryan casts in this role. So this is a big one. This is the same thing he did when he cast Chadwick, rest in peace. It's a lot to take in. And I can imagine how David Johnson himself will be feeling, because this is like a major role. Like he can't mess this up. One thing about David I know is that he's talented, he's a solid actor. He knows how to give that range. If you watch him in The Long Walk, completely transforms himself and everything you've known from him as an actor for a completely different new role. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to see it. I woke up, was that I think that was a Sunday, I think, or Saturday. I woke up that day, 25th of July. I'd forgotten the day, but I know I woke up that day, go on my phone. The first thing I saw on IG, David Johnson coming as new Black Panther. I was taken aback, of course, because the heavy favorite was Damson, of course. We'll talk about that later, and things that might have happened there. Who knows? We all know, but who knows? But yeah, it's solid news, and I'm very happy, especially being a fan of his since industry. And so yeah, on 25th of July 2026 in San Diego's Comic-Con, David Johnson was announced as Black Panther and OH, Marvel Studios panel and all. And the movie is going to be released December 15th, 2028. So we're excited for that. We're waiting for it. So happy. And a lot of the Wakanda Forever cast members come back. They assemble, Winston Duke, M'Baku, Letitia Wright, Ashuri. I wonder what's going to happen with her Black Panther, because obviously the kid is going to grow up. It's going to be a time jump, as we know. But does that mean that she dies, or does she get old? Like, what's the storyline going to be? What's the plot line going to be? Because I don't think we've seen like a Black Panther that's living and like the mantle is changed, except the person is old, or like I'm just excited to see what the storyline is going to be, what Wakandan storyline is going to be in Secret Wars and in Doomsday. I wonder what it's going to be. Before now, I was wondering like, how are they going to do this? Are they going to recast Chadwick? Are they going to recast the guy as a child? T'Challa's son. His name was Hussein. His Haitian name. That whole ending was hard too. That whole ending was good. The Wakanda Forever ending of like, he's like, my Haitian name's Hussein, but my Wakanda name, it's T'Challa. But I'm excited. Obviously, let's go to the other big story, which is obviously Damson. People expected Damson. Everyone thought it was going to be Damson, but it wasn't. And it was a shock to everyone. It's a shock to most people. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. Like, these things happen. The person you think is going to get those roles, he might not have even been in the running to surprise you. Like, he might have not been in the running at all. Like, it might have just been us that thought it was going to be Damson, a fan casting. But at the same time, Damson is killing it too. Children of Blood and Bones coming out early next year. So expect a lot of big things from Damson. Also, Miles and Juliet, that movie, about a famous trumpeter in the 60s or something, that's coming out too. Like, next year or next 2 years. So I know a lot of big things happening with Damson too. So at the end of the day, they're both Nigerians, two Nigerians killing it, doing their thing, either one of them got the role. I love the takeover, the Nigerian takeover. People keep talking about British actors taking over and everything. It's the Nigerian takeover. It's not the British, it's the Nigerian takeover. We're taking everything. Yeah. So if it wasn't him, it would have been another Nigerian actor. That's the goal. And here also we see, at the panel, all of them gathered together. Letitia, Winston, Ryan, Kevin Feige, and obviously David Johnson. I'm just excited. Excited is the word. Like, I'm just excited to see what this is going to look like. A lot of people are really showing love to, David. This article with Michael B. Jordan, saying he loves it, and I'm sure he would have been very involved in like the casting process. I know some people were saying it's because Damson is with Laurie, and Laurie dated Michael B. But I don't think it's that deep, man. Like, I don't think Damson. MBJ is thinking about like, oh, he's with Laurie, and this is an Academy Award-winning actor we're talking about. Even if him and Ryan are boys, if Ryan wanted to cast Damson, end of the day, I've been in the business for a while now, for like a little minute, and I think I know if Ryan wanted to cast Damson, he would have casted Damson as the person, because when he gets to this level, it's no longer about how good you are. It's about connection and what you feel and who you think is right for the role. Because when you get to that level of like leading a major franchise, it becomes like, what have you done? Where have you shown yourself? And people obviously argue that Damson has shown himself many times. He's shown the work and everything. But at the end of the day, it's the director's vision, it's the writer's vision. So I can't really argue with all those things, people talking about Laurie Harvey got involved and everything. It's not that deep. People need to realize, like, these guys are professionals. These guys Ryan would do what's best for business. Obviously, if you wanted to give it to David, who is like a young, him and Damson are the same age, but like at the same time, David is like a lesser known actor in a way. And like he is, and also he is still a professional. He is still like going to do the work. He's still like going to show up. So this is like an opportunity for David to get launched into the spotlight, the same way Chadwick was. Chadwick doing it for a long time already. He already did biopics before he got Black Panther. He already did movies, but Black Panther still took him to that next level. And I think that's what it's going to do for David. And I can't wait to see, and it's exciting to see. And, and a lot of like articles published about him, and him being the next Black Panther. Then this thing was confirmed. Like, I was so excited. I felt the pressure for him. Because I can imagine how his DMs would be, his email, and people, whether it's like the hate, criticism, of love, like everything would just be like, just pushed at him. And I can only imagine, but I feel like I could be able to handle something like this. I would be able to handle something like this easily. See, after years of speculation, Marvel has officially introduced David Johnson as the new Black Panther and Black Panther 3. Ryan Coogler returns to direct. The film will hit cinemas, theaters on December 15, 2028. Let's see, bro. Let's see what they do with it. And the plot line says T'Challa's son, T'Challa, comes of age with eyes on the crown of Wakanda. I wonder how he's also going to get the crown. Like, is he going to like fight his cousins? Are they going to reintroduce new characters? I need to get to auditioning. I need to be the one he fights, I need to be in that. Like, I've told myself, like, I'm going to be in that movie. Like, Ryan, Kevin, hit me up. Like, Francis Maisler, I've been emailing everyone. I'm going to be in that movie. No matter what, I'm going to be there. Hopefully when they see this video too, they'll agree that yes, this guy has to be in that movie. Trust me, I'm Nigerian too. Omo Niger. I know I will be there. I will do what you want. I will give it. So, but yeah, we can only hope and see. But let this be like a time, I will come back to this video. I'm like, yeah, I said it. Yeah. And this was Ryan who was announcing the whole thing, It's big news, and I'm just excited to see what happens. So stay tuned for more reactions. I might even react to like The Long Walk. I'm obviously going to give my review about that soon. Soon, my movies and just follow me on Letterboxd, follow me on TikTok, and more reviews to come, more reactions to come. Peace.